So hello guys, today we will learn about the public, private, and protected in a JavaScript. So you will see in many videos there is nothing called public, private, and protected in a JavaScript because there is no keyword like that. So how we can perform this? How we can tell that this keyword is a private or this keyword is protected or something? So we will learn about that. So let's remove this. Now what we do is we will also learn about getter and setter. Okay, so how we can do this? So what I want is I want to create class. I want to create a class, right? Now class is of user. Okay. Now there is one keyword which is public, which is not present inside. By default, the JavaScript will have public. So there is a name, right? This will be public. Initially, there is no value, but this is public. Now, what I want is there is age. I want, uh, what I want is I want this age, okay, and this is to be a private. Now, there is an email which is protected. Okay, so what I want is this is public and this is private and this is protected. Also, what I want is there is password which is partially private. Partially private. So what is partially private? So I will trust the user or I will trust the developer. I will in partially private, I will tell that hey, this keyword or this variable is considered not to be a change like a private, but you can change it. So what does it mean? So I trust the developer and tell that this is a private keyword. You don't change it, but they will change if they need. In a private, there is no way to change it, but in a partially private, I will assure this that hey, please don't change it because this is a private, but you can change it if you want. So let's implement this and also learn about getter and setter. Okay, so let's create a class. This is a class and this is a user. Now what I want is I want a name which is public. So there is no problem. Now what I want is there is an age which is private. So for private, we are using this hash. Hash is used to denote the private in a JavaScript. Now what I also want is there is an email. And what I want is this email is protected. So for protected, we are using this single underscore. So this is single underscore, which is used for, so this is public and this is private and this is protected. And another one is double underscore password. Double underscore password, which is what? Partially protected. Partially protected. Right? Now let's create a constructor. Constructor will take everything. Name, it will take name, it will take age, it will take email. Sorry, it will take email and then it will take password. Password also. Now what I want is this dot name is supposed to name, right? And this dot age is equals to age. Now this dot email is equals to email, and then this dot password equals to password. Now let's learn about getter and setter. Okay, so why they are used for? So if there is something private, and now what I want is I don't want to change that value publicly because I want to write some functionality on that particular validation. I will apply some validation. So suppose there is a functionality called age. Now what I want is I want to change that age, right? I want to change that. Now what happen is some user will pass me age is equals to minus 94. Will it be possible that I will implement the age is equals to minus 94? So no. So for that we have to write some validation that if age is greater than 0 and age is greater than 150, then I can only implement that age functionality is equals to n, right? So this is how we can implement a getter. Let's see how we can actually implement it. So what I want is rather than getting, I want to set something. So for setting, what we write is set. We use set keyword, and inside set keyword, what we actually do is we will write the functionality. So set and user age. Now it will take some age, and now have to check. I have to check if age is greater than, okay, if age is greater than 0, and if age is less than 150, then what I do, this dot age is equals to age. So this is setter, and now what I want to do is I want to use get also. So get, for get we are using this get keyword, get user details, user details, user details, and this, and return the user name is whatever the name is, name. Okay, now secondary thing I want is the email of user is email. Okay, and third thing I want to show is age. The age of user is whatever the age. Now let's implement it. Okay, so I will create an object user1, which is new user. Inside this I will pass JS, and then second thing it want is that age. Third thing it want is gs@gmail.com, and fourth thing is password, which is 03. Okay, so password is partially protected. So what happened? Octal literal are not allowed. Use the syntax. Okay, so this is password 0309. And now let's print the value. So you will see that we got name, email, and password, but we don't get an age because age is private. So we don't get access of it. Okay, so now let's try to change. So let's learn about what is the difference between that hash age, which is a private, and uh, double underscore password, which is partially private. So it's not protected, it's partially private. Okay, let's learn about. So if I want to change user1 dot age, there is nothing. There is nothing called age will become because this is a private key. So we don't access it. So we also don't change it. But what is partially private is this password. Now if I want to change this 89. Now let's log it. You will see the password has been changed, right? So this is partially private. Partially private means I trust the developer and tell that, hey, this is a private keyword. Please don't change it. But if there is any need, you can change it. So that is partially private. Okay. And this is getter and setter. Let's use getter and setter. So how to use getter and setter? So suppose I want to set a new age. So for setting the new age, I am using user1 dot what is this user age, and rather than passing age in like this 45, we have to pass it like this equals to 45. Now if we see the how we can see that age is changed. So if I want to get some value, so for that we are using that user dot uh, what is this user details. So this is how we get access. Wait, will it be function or something? No, it's not a function, no? Okay, it will return me something, right? So cost data, so I will log that data. So we will say that the age is changed. But if I print it here, uh, let's copy it. Data one, it's data one, it's data. You will see that the age is 30 here, and now I will change the age here, and you will see the new age is 45. So this is how we can use the setter to set the value, and this is how we can use the getter to get the values. So this is all about getter and setter, and this is all about the classes in a JavaScript.